we become parents first, then we stop being husband wife. How many of you can relate with this type? I can relate. And that is the problem why so many parents are having relationship challenges, because the moment they become parents first, they stop being a spouse, they stop being husband wife, they stop being feeling that love and romance which they used to feel before they become parents. So today let's talk about this, but we will not only talk about this, we will also heal your that guilt of not getting enough time, not getting the attention from your spouse, or whatever is that guilt. We will identify it and we will heal it with the healing and meditations. So if you are ready for this, type in the chat box, and whoever are watching from YouTube, type that in the YouTube chat itself, ready. Thank you so much, whoever are typing. So now let's think about it. If you have a write pen and paper, write it down. That after you become parent, how many times you went outside without your kids? I'm sure you can count in your hand. Some of you, I'm sure, maybe never have been to outside, like maybe for your work, you go out, but with you, I mean, only you and your husband. I can guarantee it's very rare. Very few couples are doing it. But from today or after today, promise that you will start this initiative. And I can guarantee you will see a shift in your relationship. Somewhere I have read that even though the relationship between you and your child is very important, whether you are a mom or you are a dad, doesn't matter, but especially if you're a mom, you feel that super high connection with your child, because that child was part of you for 9, 10 months. And even now also the child is part of your life so many ways. But always remember that relationship is for a shorter time. Maybe when the child will grow up, becoming adult, and then after some time they will get married, and then they will have their own life. But you and your husband, you are for together till one of you dies. So please take this relationship, please give more priority to this relationship than the relationship with your child. I'm not saying that ignore your child. I'll never say that. But you should have a time, specific time for yourself and for with your husband too. So let's now that you know the number, right? How many times you went outside or you spent time together, it doesn't mean that you need to go outside. You can even spend time in your house also, like little bit us time, maybe a cup of coffee, or you can just go to the nearby cafe, just walking around in probably the nearby park. It's okay what you will do, that's your choice. But how, like, what is your frequency you have decided, both of you? So sit together and decide a frequency. It can be once in a month, it can be once in a week, depending on your availability and your wish to do it, but start doing it. The next thing you need to write is, when you think of doing it, you will feel a little bit of resistance from your heart. Probably your heart will say, how can I keep my child at home? Probably some of you may not have other member to take care of them, so you have to think of some alternative situation. Maybe you can keep them for that 1 hour in some of your friend's house, or some of your relatives house, or some of other place, the safe place, maybe friends, relative, or any other place you can keep. Or I don't know, that you have to see if you can. Some of you may not be able to do it because there is no one to help, your child is very small, that's perfectly fine. But sometimes even we have options, even we know that they can stay at least 1 hour without us, we have that fear to not let them let them stay alone without us. So today my intention is not to abandon our kids. Today my intention is to prioritize your life with your husband, because as a couple you deserve this. And if your child do not see that bonding with you and your husband, like they do not see their bonding between their father and mother, think about how, like what they will learn about relationship, because they learn what they see. They don't learn what you teach them, that what should be the perfect relationship. And if they don't see a loving relationship from their childhood in between their parents, then that is what they will have in their mind, and that is how, like that is the type of relationship they will attract. I have seen this with many of my clients, that because they don't have a very good, very romantic, very it, like very attractive relationship with their spouse, their kids are also growing older with this type of feeling, that they also attract the people who are not staying with longer time. They are having a very quick kind of relationship. And when we now when I start working with them deeply, what we realize is they have seen, like the client with whom I'm working, they have seen their parents also like this. So it's an unconscious learning we carry. Break that pattern. So now that you are aware, that what you need to do, write down what are the feelings you feel when you think about that you will keep them somewhere with your parents, or maybe with your some of the other family member, or some help, or maybe for the weekend you can keep them somewhere, kind of some schools or some other extra classes. It's not about the time, even half an hour is good enough. It's about overcoming your that feeling of kind of fear, feeling of guilt, feeling of whatever. So write down what you will feel. So not now, let's release that feeling with a process called EFT. The full form of EFT is Emotional Freedom Technique. It's a beautiful technique. You need not to learn the technique, but just do it. So, for example, if you're feeling guilty of not taking them with you, and if you are doing this for after a long time, probably first time after you become parents, then you may feel a lot of guilt. So let's release that. Whenever next this weekend, coming weekend, if you're going, and after coming, if you feel this guilt, open to this video and please practice this. But for now, just do it for any unconscious guilt which is stored. Tap here and say, I take 100% responsibility for the guilt I am feeling. Even though I'm feeling guilt of spending time with my husband, or maybe a few of you may say for with my wife, I still love and accept myself the way I am. Take a deep breath. Now say, even though I'm feeling fear of keeping them with someone, I still love and accept myself the way I am. Take a deep breath and say it again. Even though I feel a lot of guilt of not taking them with us, I still love and accept myself the way I am. Take a deep breath. Now tap here in between your eyebrows and say, all the guilt I am feeling of prioritizing my life, I choose to release. All the fear I am feeling that what will happen in my child's life without me, I choose to release. It is not the fear because of them. This fear is my pattern. This guilt is my pattern. It's not only because of this situation. I feel a lot of guilt in other things also. Sometimes I feel guilty of not giving myself enough time. Sometimes I feel guilty of giving myself a lot of time. Sometimes I feel guilty of not giving them the amount of time I want to give. Sometimes I feel guilty of not doing enough for others. It's not about my situation, it's about the feeling I am having, and that is my pattern. So, guilt is my pattern, and I am ready to break it. So, all my guilt, I'm ready to release you. I'm sorry for holding that guilt for so many years. I'm sorry for realizing that how this guilt is affecting my life. Please forgive me, universe. Thank you so much that now I'm releasing the guilt for now. And I love my body. And because I love my body, I promise I will work on my emotional pattern. I will learn emotional mastery. And I will master the feeling of innocence, because that is the opposite of guilt. And I will feel innocence like a child. A child feel innocence even if it is doing something wrong, because that is their pattern. Let's, I will decide, I am deciding that from now onwards, innocence is my pattern. Take a deep breath. And now think about the same situation that you are keeping your child at your home and or with someone and you are going out. How are you feeling now? I can guarantee you will not be feeling the guilt the same way we were feeling 10 minutes back. So, this is the process of emotional mastery. If you really want to master this and you want to practice on your own, I have a course where I have already recorded 160 plus meditation and healing for every emotions: guilt, blame, complaint, anger, frustration, stress. 160 plus recorded sessions are already there, which you can practice on your own convenient time for 15 minutes every day. And that is what it is required to master your emotions. It is only 1,000 rupees per month. The link will be mentioned in the description. Go and pay and check for 1 month. It's just the price of a like pizza party. Even for a pizza party, you need more than that. Try it for yourself because you deserve to be happy. You deserve to feel calmness with or without changing anything in your life. So thank you so much for watching this till now, this moment. And I love you all. And if you really want to be that emotional freedom master, which I teach inside my community, tomorrow, Saturday, I am hosting a special masterclass from 8:30 to 9:30 in the evening. The link for joining the masterclass also I will mention in the description. Please register for the masterclass and then join tomorrow 8:30. And if you are already ready to practice it on your own, the meditation and healing, then join the meditation course, which is just 1,000 rupees per month, and you will be practicing on your own. Thank you